Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy AG back again with another episode of Death Note. And man, the way I just ended the last recording to hop into this one, motherfuckers would have thought I was the Flash with how fast I did that shit. But I'm thoroughly enjoying this one. It's a different flavor for the channel so far. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we always got like a different blend of like an action show going on, but like this, it's like action with words. They speaking in harsh tones. They making you feel with vocabulary. What am I saying right now? I'm a chatter, y'all know this, bro. But it's like off the end of that last episode, I don't know. They was setting up Light to be the man. He's so smart. He's this, that, and the third, top of his class, and he got, bro. I don't know nothing about a chess. I don't play that. I play a mean checkers, but I'm pretty sure L got a checkmate, bro, on Light, because the way he does, I narrowed it down from worldwide to Japan. I got you with this, that, on third. You was doing experiments on that first person you murdered, and you thought that was gonna slip under the rug, but it didn't. Not with these eyes, brother. I'm the Batman to these streets of Japan. He's out here for real. I love it, bro. And now they got this whole, I don't know, I don't want to say compass, but both got this thing. It was like, I'm serving justice, and I was like, whoever wins is gonna feel like their idea of what justice is the right one, you know. And I'm just ready for this Tom and Jerry type beat that they gonna have, this cat and mouse chase of who finds out who gets who first, because I'm eating that up right now. I'm eating that up. So you already know the vibes. Goofy has some must be engaged. Already got my shit on. Let's hop right back into Death Note, because the show's talking something fierce right now. It's talking something fierce. And my ears, they're ready. They're open. I'm listening. Talk to me. Episode 3. Dealings. Ooh. What kind of things are we dealing with?
Let's
Talk
with
to
the
me,
tip
Death
line
Note.
reports.
Yes, sir. Up to this point, we've received 3,029 responses about the murders via telephone and email.
Damn.
However, nobody could provide any information that wasn't already publicly available.
All right, on to the victim reports.
Yes, sir. Upon further investigation, we have confirmed that information of the heart attack victims was in fact publicly available in Japan immediately prior to their deaths. Concerning L's request that we investigate the time of death for each victim, we found that all of them occurred between the hours of 4 p.m. and 2 a.m. on weekdays, local time, with 68% of them occurring between 8 p.m. and 12 a.m. Weekends and holidays appear to be the exception to this rule, as the times of death vary much more widely.
So either he got days off or he got to go to school for it, because that boy working a 9 to 5 shift.
Our suspect could very well be a student.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to assume that he's driven by a very idealistic notion of justice. It's highly possible he may even aspire to be some sort of godlike figure. We're dealing with an individual who has a very childish concept of right and wrong.
Yo, nah. I like how L be talking, bro. He be talking like he just don't care for it. Like, I'm gonna say my mind. No sprinkles on top. Makes me wonder though, like, what's his real idea of justice if he thinks what Light got going on is childish, you know?
Yes, sir.
What is it, Matsuda?
Well, I'm not saying this to support Kira or to condone the murders, but in the last few days throughout the world, but especially here in Japan, we've observed a dramatic decrease in the number of violent crimes committed.
There's a method to the madness.
I suppose it makes sense. We've suspected something like that would happen.
Like, you see motherfuckers just dropping from heart attacks from unknown forces. Motherfucker finna stop stealing chips and all that. I'm not doing it.
Thank you, everyone. I feel we're one step closer to finding Kira. Before I go, I'm afraid I have one additional request to make. I would like you to go back and take a closer look at the exact way in which the victims' identities were made public. Be as thorough as possible.
In particular, I want to know if photos of the victims were made available to the public in Japan.
I'll leave it to you.
That boy covering all his bases for real.
You look like you could use one of these. Sleeping much?
Thank you. That'll do the trick.
About what I said earlier at our meeting. Well, now that I think about it, I'm sure everyone already knew that. I wanted to apologize.
What on earth are you talking about?
It was a fact that
Nobody
needs
said
to
it
be
would
brought
easy
up.
to speak the truth, but
Word.
it has to be done.
And you had the guts to say that in, like, you know, a
Having
high
said
pressure
that,
ass room
if you've
like
gone
that.
on to say that we should
takes
commend
moxie.
Kira for doing such a great job of reducing violent crime, then yes, I might have had a little problem with that.
Oh no, no, I wouldn't. That would never happen.
I'm just kidding.
You're just busting your balls.
I
Yo.
knew I could count on you,
Chill.
Light.
Hey, so do you think you're ready to try a few on your own now?
Huh? Yeah, I guess so. Oh,
Bro, big
sounds
ass
like
taking
Dad's
up the
home.
whole bed, bro.
Welcome home, dear.
Thank you.
He's home really early today.
Hey, why don't
Wait,
you
that
at least try
voice,
the
hold
last
on.
problem by yourself?
I will, but maybe after dinner.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
glad you could join us for dinner.
Nah, this
Hungry
show
now?
is tough. This show is tough, bruh. Of course. It makes sense. Now they got a direct link and connection, bro. Wow.
Everything's okay, I guess.
Whatever. He's at the
Wow.
top of his class. My big brother's a genius.
That's my son. We're all proud of you, Light.
Is everything okay, Dad? You look tired.
Yeah, I'm not able to say too much about it.
Bro,
This
this
case
throws
I'm
a
working on
wrench
is
in
really
it.
tough.
Not a wrench, but it puts a strange fucking twist on everything now.
He's a policeman. This way I can keep track of their investigation. Here we go.
Bro, if his dad ever finds out, like, what do you do? I don't know what I would do to my kid, bro.
Well,
Do I,
isn't that
do I back him
interesting?
up?
Looks like the police are already beginning to suspect a student.
I guess that means you're in trouble.
If the cause of death is written within 40 seconds of writing the person's name, it will happen.
Huh.
If the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack.
Where?
After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds. That sound right to you, Ryuk?
So what's your point?
In other words, if I write heart attack as the cause of death, then I should be able to write down all the details, including time of death afterwards, shouldn't I?
Huh.
Looks like I'll be able to provide you with more entertainment now.
So you can keep the whole heart attack thing going, but like throw it off. Different tempo type beat. Nah, this little strings thing they got going on, bro. It's so foreboding, but like triumphant at the same time. It's so tough. They cooked with this one. This boy living his day to day.
I don't believe this. Another 23 victims yesterday? Are these confirmed?
Yes.
That boy gets
The
to
day
work.
before, there were another 23 victims. He's killing one off every hour on the hour.
Considering that this new pattern has been going on for 2 weekdays,
It does punch some holes in the theory that our suspect is a student.
As soon as we began to suspect that Kira might be
Yeah.
a student, the pacing of the killings changed.
That's
as if
weird,
to
or
contradict
like
that
that's
theory.
obvious.
Coincidence? No. Too convenient. This can only mean that Kira has access to police information. It's obvious now. This is a direct challenge to me.
If L's as good as they say, by now he should be starting to suspect someone with connections to the police.
So
Nah,
Kira has
lights
found
him
a
too.
way
My
to
bad. I
obtain
gotta put some respect on
information
your game
to
too,
the
champ.
headquarters.
Oh Lord,
This is one fact that cannot be ignored. But what does he get?
we got
out
that
of all
boy
this?
standing next to his Alienware
What is he
PC.
hoping to achieve in the end?
Well, my real agenda is to get close to L so I can eliminate him.
How are you gonna do that?
You still don't understand human beings. In this world, there are very few people who actually trust each other. What's especially important is that L and the investigators don't trust each other at all.
So
Think
now
about it.
he's making
If you
L
trust someone
like
whose name and face you don't
know
even
that he got police information.
discovers that I'm
Close
somehow
the
getting
gap. Nah,
confidential
he's
information,
cooking,
he'll be
brother.
obligated to start investigating the police
Yeah.
to find the source of the leak. When that happens, it'll only be a matter of time before the police start resenting L.
Yo, who
On the
wrote this, bro?
surface, it will appear that
I gotta
the
find the
investigation
author,
team
creator,
working
whatever,
together
bro,
to try to
because
catch me.
they made anything else?
But in reality, L will investigate the police, and they will be investigating L.
That is so.
I'm not the one who's going to find L. I can let the police do that for me.
My bad. I was like, yo, L's him, this, that, and third, making Light look whack. My bad, bro. They said next episode, shut your mouth, AG. Light is him too, bro. They both him. They hymns.
With all due respect, Chief, we're resigning. We demand that
He
you
got
assign us to a
motherfuckers
different
quit.
case. Otherwise, you can have our badges right here and now.
Nah, word.
You're good
Fuck
cops.
that.
Isn't it clear? It's because we value our lives, sir.
Nah, word.
If what Elle says is true, Kira has some ESP-like power that somehow allows him to kill people indirectly, from anywhere.
Well, if I were Kira, sir, I'd probably want to try and get rid of the people who are trying to catch me.
Yeah.
Let's face it, he knows he'll be sentenced to death if he's caught.
You're already seeing him like he's okay with killing people that like get in the way of his little stunts.
To kill him? Well, it was all very impressive at the time. But then again, Elle never had to show his face or reveal his name for that matter. We don't hide our faces, we're out in the open.
Sir, the truth is we could be killed by Kira at any time.
For these reasons, we refuse to continue working this case. Excuse us.
That's
Chief.
real. That's 100% real.
Stop! All of you! Hold it right there!
I wouldn't be mad if that had a trickle-down effect within the fucking department. Leave the real ones back like that, that put their lives on the line.
That x squared equals large x. Now pay attention, because
That could probably work to their advantage, because like if he starts actually killing people like in the department, he's not gonna kill his dad. And if L peeps that he's not killing his dad on some shit, he's like, bitch.
We brought the FBI
We're down in
to
the
Japan
trenchy.
4 days ago. They're fully operational. As requested, they're now gathering intel on the police.
Nah, that's the twist of hell, him being like fucking Light's dad.
I already told you you can't talk to me in public. How many times do I have to tell you?
In that case, I'll talk, you just listen. You're being followed by another human. He's watching you right now.
Oh? W, homie, but not homie, but like kind of a homie. You better start tying your shoelace or some shit. Don't make it obvious.
It's really starting to get on my nerves. I feel like I'm constantly being watched.
That's a problem. I'll have to get rid of him as soon as possible.
Oh, okay. You mean like maybe divert shit, you know?
Does this mean Elle is already starting to suspect the police?
Light. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Yeah,
what
more
makes
shit
a
to tell me?
Shinigami and a human who has a death note different? Well, there are two things.
You don't
And
look like
why
a
do Shinigami
goddamn
have
creature?
to write the names of humans in their death notes? It's because we are able to take human lifespans for ourselves.
Huh?
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Let's say you have a human who is due to live until the age of 60, and a god of death wrote that this person would die at 40. Now those 20 years taken from someone in the human world are added to that god of death's life. So it means that as long as we don't slack off, even if someone was to shoot us in the head, or stab us in the heart with a knife, a god of death cannot die. On the other hand, no matter how many names you write in your death note, your lifespan will not increase.
Oh.
That is the first difference
Okay,
between
that is
gods
sad.
of
I was gonna
death
be
and
like,
humans
damn,
who
did he just
possess a
rack
death
up
note.
mad god of death points?
That's something about Shinigami that I haven't heard before.
Can a human
The
become a
second
god of
difference between
death
us
though?
will probably be of even greater interest to you. Though this has less to do with lengthening life and more to do with cutting it short.
Oh.
What do you mean cutting it short?
Shinigami can tell what a person's name is by just looking at their face. We know instantly. And do you have any idea why? Because through a Shinigami's eyes, a human's name can be seen above their head. Not only that, we see their lifespan as well. That's right.
What the fuck kind of fuckboy number is that?
Right now. If I converted that to human time, I could
Oh,
tell you how many
not
years
human
you've got
time.
left. But there's no way I'd ever tell you that. I
was
may
like,
have
what
a
kind of
big
date,
mouth,
bro?
But even I wouldn't go that far.
Yo, slide a little bit of
Shinigami
info,
never have to
Ryuk.
worry that they won't be able to kill a person just because they don't know their name. Our eyes just aren't the same, and that is the difference.
We're built different.
However, if a Shinigami drops his death note and a human picks it up, he can grant that human the eyes of a Shinigami. But only if a deal is made, one that's been with us since ancient times.
Oh, he said
And what's
deal
the
with cutting short.
The price for having a Shinigami's eyes.
You die like 80 years younger.
That person's remaining lifespan. That's all it is. In other words, if you were supposed to live another 50 years, it'll be 25. If it was one more year, then
Is
6
half
months.
that bad? Granted, you don't know how long you're
Since
gonna
you've made
live.
it clear you're not on anyone's side, and won't help me out, you wouldn't just give me the names of people I wanted to kill.
Am I taking that deal? I gotta think about that
I
one.
can't simply borrow your powers. I'd have to pay for them.
That's right. It's a key part of the code that all Shinigami are bound by.
If I had that power, the Death Note would only
That's a
be easier to
succulent
use.
little deal right there.
So, what'll it be, Light? Is it a deal?
Hold on, friend. Let's discuss. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck? This might just be as bad as fucking Attack on Titan. It might be. Alright, see, last episode I was like, this isn't as bad as Attack on Titan because it's not like a cliffhanger. But it's like, I don't know. It might be a little worse. It feels like blue balls. I don't like it, bro. I don't like it, bro. It's like it feels like the episode's ending at the climax instead of like the conclusion. You know, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this. You're hitting me on a crescendo. I'm like about the climax. Too graphic, maybe a little bit, and like you're just gonna like throw me to the 2-bit continuous. I hate it here, but like y'all taking that deal? Cause I ain't gonna lie, that deal kind of. Like, if he's really down with his cause for real, like, he really think he about to be, like, the new god of the new world or whatever the hell he said, talking about justice this, justice that, I am justice, I am the knight, he ain't Batman. But, like, if he's really down with the movement, down with the culture that he's trying to develop, he's taking that. But then again, why would you want to, like, shorten the span of, like, your life when you're building something new? You want to be there to like enjoy the new world too, right? So at the same time, I could see him not taking it. Let me take a step back. Let me think of this as like an outsider. I'm thinking of it like me in the world. Let me take a step back on a writing perspective. On a writing perspective, he's not taking that deal. Maybe down the line it might be different, but like if he takes the deal now, I could see that, like, not ruining the show, not ruining it. Why am I saying ruining like that? Who knows? And why am I fixated on it? Who knows? But, like, I'm not saying that's gonna ruin the show, but it's like, they got a pretty fire dynamic going on. If he got something like that, like, how is Elle gonna counter that, bro? Like, I feel like, as a writer or creator, he wouldn't take that deal unless it's, like, under a very strict circumstance that he needs to, right? But like inverse is crazy, but like in universe type shit, I could see him not taking the deal also because like you wouldn't want to just throw away half your lifespan when you're trying to create a new world. You want to be there for when you do make it. You want to be there to enjoy it as well, see it prosper, you know what I'm saying? The job's not finished once it's created. You gotta like make sure the seeds are planted for the future, for after you're gone type shit. I don't even know if that's something like he's worried about, but like, hey. So, like off rip, I was like, bro, I'm taking that. But now that I'm pondering it a little bit and like what he's trying to do and what he's trying to accomplish, I don't know. I don't think so. And at this early point in the show, I feel like him just getting that busted ass ability would just be insane. But who knows? They might throw a little curve ball and say, fuck you, Aege, you're stupid and you're dumb and you're ugly. You're wrong. He took the eyes. Get back, bozo. They might do one of those, and I might feel, first, a little sad that they will say those words to me, but two, intrigued. Like, what do they have left in the kitchen to add to the pot, bro? Because the shit's starting to come to a boil. It's like, what else do they got in the back? And like, what kind of ingredients are you gonna keep on adding to this meal? Because it's already looking and smelling a little bit succulent. Like, damn. But very, very compelling and interesting stuff going on in Death Note. Not gonna lie. You may thank me for adding the show and, for digging up this hidden gem of a show and bringing it to you. You're probably like, wow, Aege, you really just always find the sickest shows to like watch. It's fine. No need to thank me. I'm just like, this is just what I do. It's like breathing to me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't need your words of affirmation. All you need to know is the vibes. Drink plenty of water. Tell your loved ones that you love them, and most importantly, stay golden. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next episode. Dude, dare I watch another episode right now? Is that something I do? I don't even know how many episodes this shit has. One more? One more. Maybe. I'm gonna take a little juice break, stand in the kitchen, and I'll think about it. I'll ponder it. Because, like, I feel like this is not a bad spot to stop for the, like, day or afternoon. May come back a little later. But at the same time, what if I go to the next one and, like, they hit me with some bullshit, like an actual cliffhanger, and I'm just like, damn, I gotta watch the next one, and then the next one. And I'm just in this never-ending loop of watching the show. That's not good. We gotta live our life. Come on. Alright, I'm rambling. I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye-bye. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you look right above me, you can see 2 of my previous videos. So, if you feel like supporting your boy, feel free to check them out. It's okay. Take your time. I'll just be right here when you're ready to watch them.